We're halfway through our Saturday 6-game slate here as nandito po tayo ngayon sa Marist School in Marikina for the Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. Hello everyone who's watching us live on the official Junior MPBL Facebook page. Ken Pangilinan alongside Coach Melo Navarro. Coach, ito Valenzuela taking on Antipolo. Pag-usapan na natin agad itong Valenzuela Junior Classic. And they had their opening day win sa kanilang home court, but unfortunately for them, 4 straight losses para sa kanila.
Well, itong Valenzuela nga lost their last game against Bulacan. It was a 79-70 game. No, Valenzuela shot poorly from the field, 26 out of 70 and only 14% as well from the 3-point line. Naging problema rin nila dito yung kanilang contribution from the bench because only 9 points ang nakuha nila as compared to the 27 of Bulacan.
Tingnan natin if they could bounce back here, and they will take on a surging Antipolo side. They have won their last 4 games including that one against Malabon. Coach, maganda yung naging panimula ng Antipolo dito.
Well, itong Antipolo nga ngayon, one of the surging teams natin dito sa Junior MPBL. They had a nice win against Malabon. 2-point win yan. It's a close game wherein they shot 34 out of 59 from the field, 57%, and one glaring department dito is the assist. They had 21 assists and 18 points in the paint.
So tingnan natin, can Antipolo continue their winning ways or will Valenzuela bounce back and notch their second win? Let's find out as we turn you over to our game announcer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Marist School, Marikina City. Here we go for the 4th match of Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. Now it's time for your Valenzuela Classic Junior 18 Under and Antipolo Titans 18 Under. Introducing first the starting 5 of Valenzuela Classic Junior 18 Under. Playing point guard number 4, John Antonio. His shooting guard number 6, Gab Ngoho. Playing power forward number 25, Miguel Salinal. Small forward number 9, Kenneth Avila. At center number 21, Dirt Ramos. The head coach of Valenzuela Classic Junior 18 Under, Coach Wilson C. Assistant coach, Caden Lacamento, Nelson Prendol, Marlon Calao, Ronaldo Villamor, manager Marlon Zambrano, team owner Congressman Eric Martinez, and boss Voltaire Ora. And now, introducing the starting 5 of Antipolo Titans 18 Under. Playing point guard number 13, Julius Pranshaw. His shooting guard number 8, Sean Redondo. Small forward number 16, Henrich Shee. Playing power forward number 37, Ryan Bayazo. At center number 22, Adolf Zeller. The head coach of Antipolo Titans 18 Under, Coach Mark Ordonez. Assistant coach Ike Cadarao, games official, cruise ship Nino Perez, Dong Ramos, and Mark Lloyd Pardico. This is Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Polo with the first possession here. They almost lose a ball. No look pass by Shee. Sasamahan siya dito ni Zeller. You've got itong si Sean Redondo in the backcourt. Also Bayaka is in. And ito si Francia naman on the other side para dito sa Valenzuela. Antonio playing point guard duty. Kasama niya dito si Salibel. Gab Ngoho, who's with the basketball, trying to drop it off to his teammate inside. Ramos nandyan din, Salibel, as I mentioned. And etong si Ken Avila.
So the last shot, that was Gab Ngoho. He's one of the key players para dito sa kupunan ng Valenzuela. He's averaging 26.3 points per game. 7 rebounds to go along with 2.8 assists. So medyo kompleto ang pinapakita nitong si Gabriel Ngoho.
Very lethal scorer, coach.
Yeah.
Here he is. He takes a three-pointer. That doesn't drop. And abangan din natin for Antipolo coming off the bench, Sean Reyes. That's gonna be a fun matchup. These two guys are probably one of the two of the most dynamic scorers here in our league. But meanwhile, Avila gets that shot to drop in plus a foul.
Pero itong si Avila, one of the lanky players dito sa ating junior MPBL, showing us yung kanyang capability to finish despite that contact. Ang haba din kasi talaga and very athletic itong si Avila.
And Ken Avila is actually averaging a double-double in this tournament, no? But he misses on that free throw. 12 points, 13 rebounds in their last game against Bulacan.
Well, if you're really that long and athletic, angat na angat ka dito sa ating 18 and under division. Talking about itong si Avila, that's the reason why he's putting up those kinds of numbers.
Antipolo, meanwhile, with a 5-2 record. They have won their last 4 games. She knocks down a free.
Three-pointers is one of the things na talagang pinupuntahan din itong kupunan ng Antipolo, and that's the reason why they have this 4-game winning streak. And alam naman natin dito sa Junior MPBL, no, most of the teams talaga malakas when it comes to running game. And if you're that kind of team who can execute half court and connect from beyond the arc, and that's really a great advantage.
Alam mo, isa pang maganda kasi dito sa Antipolo, they've been really sharing the ball well. In fact, you mentioned at the top of the coverage, last game nila, 21 assists. I believe the game prior, nasa 20 plus din yung assist nila doon. So, really a team effort para sa nila as they have a 1-point lead so far. But si Zeller, natawagan ng traveling doon. So, approaching the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. Valenzuela, that was a heartbreaking loss against Bulacan. They really tried their best, but Russell Del Pozo really waxed hot in that ball game, knocked down 7 threes.
Yeah, definitely. Yung three-pointer was a big difference that game against Bulacan nga nitong Valenzuela. No, 9 out of 13
Yun yung
ang
mabigat.
naipukol nitong Bulacan.
So pagkakaalala ko, parang 4 out of 18 ba itong Valenzuela. So that's really a huge difference. And isa pang pag-usapan natin, Coach, no? Itong Valenzuela actually had more field goal attempts in that game. In fact, I think they had 26 more. But yun nga, hindi sila makakonvert.
Well, that is true. No? 70 attempts ang binitawan nitong Valenzuela. As we take a look at this. Oh. Double foul ang tinawag.
Gabno was trying to fight over that screen that time. So, unang foul. So, that's something that he has to watch out for dahil siya nga yung kamador para dito sa Valenzuela.
Pareho silang may vision that time, you know, and talagang inabsorb nila yung contact.
Zeller, short stab. Rattles in and out. Nakuha ni Felix. Avila secures the rebound. Forward pass, Gabno. And gets pushed by Shi.
That was a lucky break. Dahil yung pasa na yun, it was well covered. Pero lumusot.
At ito na yung inaabangan nating matchup. Sean Reyes into the ball game. He will guard Gabno. Yan yung maganda. Both of you, arguably two of your best players sa magkabilang kubulan, nagbabantayan dito. Ito nga, Gabno against Sean Reyes. Crossover. Gets into the gut of the defense but unable to convert. Sean Reyes naman sa kabilang dako. Muntik siyang maagawan ni Asistio. Scoops one up. Pero mintes.
That would have been part of my highlights, ano? Yung pin-under move na yun. Ito nga si Sean Reyes.
Antonio sets up Goho for 3. Does it work? And Avila cleans up the miss.
Well, everybody thought for a while na outside na yung bola that time. But Avila, with the presence of mind that he has, able to score on that putback.
Antipolo coming off that 18-point win against Malabon. They swing the ball here. Bandang kaliwa. Oh, Ngoho got a piece of that one. Nagmamadali siya dito. Attacks the defense. Uses his left hand. And he will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Grabe ang athleticism na pinapakita nitong si Gabriel Ngo, just skying high for that left-handed layup attempt. And kita mo naman, hindi na talaga umabot yung bantay eh. No?
And we'll pause for a break as a timeout is called. Magbabalik po kami.
Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugo.
Heart and soul of the team. That's how head coach Wilson C. would describe Gab Ngoho of Team Valenzuela Classic Junior. Nabanggit niya nga sa akin, nung previous game, andun yung frustration, disappointment, lahat ng negativities or emotions na naramdaman Gab dun sa pagkatalo nila. So entering this match, hopefully ito daw yung comeback or yung better at stronger na team na hindi lang si Gab yung gagana pero buong Team Valenzuela. Pero bagong lahat, pasalamat muna tayo sa ating major sponsor, itong Apex Gaming 88. Pwede kang maglaro at manalo gamit ang iyong phone. Anywhere and anytime yan. Elevate your game only with Apex Gaming 88. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Maraming salamat, Daphne Cristobal. And right now, Gab Ngoho at the line, trying to add on to their lead. Pero mintis doon. So, 0 of 2 from the line. Ito si Gab Ngoho so far. But Valenzuela up by a point, 4-3. We are approaching the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Jump ball ang tinawag ng ating referee.
And you gotta love the action na nakikita natin ngayon from both these teams. So talagang na-miss nila yung basketball because of the break that we had. Kaya makikita mo ngayon talaga kumbaga sa coach, full tank yung mga players natin.
Kita mo naman. Both teams not giving an inch, trying to get that basketball. Well, it's been a low-scoring affair so far. And now, Antipolo applying that full-court pressure. Antonio against Felix. Gets past the defense but namamayagpag pa rin itong Antipolo sa depensa. And they were able to bother that shot but looks like a foul called against Antipolo.
Well, on that last possession, yung Antipolo nga trying to employ their full-court pressure. Medyo ng problema for a while itong Valenzuela, but they're able to regain yung kanilang composure nga, no? Able to get this foul. But we've been reiterating dito sa Junior MPBL yung importance of having that press break. Kasi nga almost all the teams are running that full-court pressure. And by now, no, medyo nasa gitna na tayo ng ating tournament. It's really, kumbaga, it's really a must na medyo na-fine-tune na yung ating mga press break.
And penalty na dito ang Antipolo. So Valenzuela could take advantage of that, but Agustin only able to make 1 out of 2. Antipolo trailing by 2 so far. Felix. Sean Reyes. The quick step. Oh, gorgeous finish galing dito kay Sean Reyes.
What a move mula dito kay Sean Reyes. Attacking right, but fooling everybody. Finishing it off dun sa left side ng ating ring.
Sabi ko naman sa iyo, Coach, itong dalawang player na to, ito na nga, Gab Ngoho, gustong bumawi. These two guys, it's such a treat to watch them play as Sean Reyes trying to get that shot. Gab Ngoho, great presence of mind to send it over, but Avila unable to convert inside. Second serving, yun, nakabawi siya.
Oo. That was a heads-up play mula dito kay Ngo, no? Tapping that ball to his teammate. Although he missed on that first, talagang hindi nag-give up itong si Avila.
Sean Reyes, punta sa gitna. Mante, turnaround jumper, wala. Avila comes out of the pack. So far, Valenzuela keeping Antipolo at bay here in the first quarter. Bulilis, pasok sa loob, kick out pass. Avila muli. Aba, nakahanap ng siwang. And he gets that shot plus a foul.
This is Avila. Let's take a look at this move again. Shot fake, one dribble. nahanap yung butas dun sa depensa itong Antipolo. That was such a tight space given to him.
And Coach Melo, Valenzuela, 4 straight losses, but in this particular ball game have come out of with a sense of urgency. No?
Yeah, that's true. Ibang yung aggressiveness no, na makikita mo sa kanila ngayon, talagang alam nila yung kanilang situation, and they know that they really need to do something to get out of that middle of the pack.
And most of their losses kasi dikitan eh.
Yeah.
Yun yung masakit. But right now, they're up by 5. Under 2 minutes remaining. Agustin, no look. Avila again. This time, the defense was there, but Gab Ngoho, the putback, at nagkabanggahan pa sila ni Sean Reyes. It looks like our referee calling that unsportsmanlike foul. Let's hold on to the air first. Dahil may tinawag na unsportsmanlike foul itong ating referees. Let's take a look.
It was after the shot.
Uy,
Ayun, oo.
may pabaon.
Both players are trying to send a strong message to each other, at ito nga, natawagan ng sportsman-like foul.
Let's pause our break. We'll be back after this.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para...
So big development here. Unsportsmanlike foul ang tinawag kay Sean Reyes. So that's gonna be 2 free throws plus ball possession para dito sa Valenzuela. Referees trying to sort this one out.
We're going to wait for the official announcement, no? Pero yun nga yung sinenyas kanina eh.
Sean Reyes has been averaging close to 14 points a game. Okay, linawin muna natin ha. So Gab Ngoho was called for a personal foul as he was trying to defend Sean Reyes after he made the basket. But, yun nga, may pabaon si Sean Reyes na nasiko sa sikmura. Love tap lang naman, but nahuli ng ating referee. So he was called for an unsportsmanlike foul and he will have to sit for free playing minutes.
Oo, that's part of our house rules. It's a junior MPBL, no? Kaya mabigat eh. Kapag natawagan ka ng sportsman-like foul, especially if you're a player na katulad nitong si Sean Reyes na talagang inaasahan ng team mo. So this is a big blow for them, and tingnan natin kung magiging advantage naman on the part of Valenzuela.
Gab Ngoho, picture of frustration. He has missed his first 3 free throws so far. Importante rin para sa kanya yan kasi he gets fouled a lot. He has to make those free throws.
And that's where you get your confidence if you're a scorer. And ito na nga, 50% siya from that last trip to the free throw line. Tingnan natin kung that will be the start na maging, kumbaga, hot hands na itong si Ngoho.
And he's averaging below 60% at the line eh. So, medyo kailangan niya iangat ng onti yan. Festin loses the basketball. Gab Ngoho, 6 seconds on their shot clock. That crossover, step back, Jay. Oh! 3-pointer is good!
Gab Ngoho showing us that he has that range. Maganda doon, pinahirapan pa. Coming off that crossover, step back, and Ngoho back-to-back baskets for him.
Look at that! Gab Ngoho doing everything para dito sa Valenzuela so far.
Sinagot agad nitong si Gab Ngoho yung tanong natin if yung bang absence nung kanyang matchup na si Reyes will be an advantage, and sabi nga niya, this is my time to shine.
And this guy, Coach Melo, he was visibly emotional nung natalo sila against Bulacan. He was really crying during the closing seconds of that game. Sobrang nanghinayang siya, but here, coming out with a vengeance.
As we take a look at him, really playing with a lot of fire in his eyes. Itong si Gabriel Ngo, wanting to prove a lot of things dito sa Junior MPBL.
And so far, dalawa pa lang silang nakakapuntos. Well, actually, si Agustin had one free throw, but it's the majority of those points coming from Kenneth Avila and Gab Noho, who already has 9 points of his own. She unable to convert. Sa loob, Felix. And cuts the lead down here. Under a minute remaining in quarter number 1.
Well, one thing talaga na ginagawa ng Valenzuela dito, no? Talagang mataas yung energy nila at the start of the ball game. And ito namang Antipolo. Ang challenge for them is how to be able to match that energy.
Kung titignan mo kasi yung statistics nitong dalawang kupunan, pareho silang magaling in terms of steals department. They've been playing the passing lanes. But itong Valenzuela, ang nagiging problema lang, hindi sila makakonvert. But particularly here in the first quarter, they've been able to generate high percentage shots. But they turn the ball over in that trip. Another timeout requested. Magbabalik po kami. 31.8 seconds remaining. Valenzuela up 19-7.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod.
We've got 25 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. As etong Valenzuela nagmamadali dito, probably could have pulled that one out, Coach Melo.
Yeah. Could have been a last shot opportunity para dito sa Valenzuela, but they opted to go for that quick offense, and that is turnover number 4 for them.
But so far, they've been enjoying this 12-point lead. 10 seconds remaining. Antipolo trying to put that last shot in, but Pascua Mintes gets that shot plus a foul. Tinuwerte pa siya dun.
No, sometimes yung too much aggressiveness, saving that basketball. And kapag nandun nga sa goal ng inyong kalaban, sometimes could lead to these types of plays and the lucky break para dito sa Antipolo. Before that play, no, itong Valenzuela was able to force Antipolo to play individual basketball. Na-limit nila yung assist production, which is only at 1 right now for Antipolo. And kung maalala natin, last game they had 21.
As we close out the first quarter, Valenzuela with a strong start here. They lead at 19-10 as we check out the move of the game by Apex Gaming 88. Gab Goho intercepting that pass. Tinignan pa si Martin, binitbit. And he converts plus a foul. Gab Goho emerging here. Second quarter in just a bit when we return.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo.
Back with us here as we look at some of our crowd members in attendance. Nandito po tayo ngayon for the very first time at the Marist School in Marikina as we continue Our coverage of the Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Ken Pangilinan, Coach Melo Navarro, and Daphne Cristobal ang makakasama nyo ngayon. Valenzuela kontra Antipolo. Your thoughts on that first quarter, Coach?
Well, that first quarter was all Valenzuela, no? Because nga doon sa kanilang energy na dala dito sa ating ball game, yung kanilang defense is really swarming, dropping it off in that paint every time umaatake itong mga taga-Antipolo. Pero talagang ang nagdala nung first quarter nga is itong si Gabriel Ngoho, who was very aggressive on offense and also playing it very well on defense.
Kenneth Avila actually yung pumuntos nung una para sa kanila eh. But Gab Ngoho just waxing hot late in that quarter. Meanwhile, Pasqua, that short stab rather works.
Well, if you're Antipolo naman, you just have to go to the things that has been working for you, and that's points in the paint, because in their last game, they had 58. And so far, meron pa lang sila ditong 6 points.
But right now, they are in the midst of a 7-0 run. But Valenzuela, good offense, long two para sa kanila to open up the second quarter.
That was a good way to answer back nga from that 7-point run nitong Antipolo. And look at that zone defense na pinapakita ng Valenzuela. Very active.
Antipolo with another miss. Really uncharacteristic, Coach, because they're one of the more efficient teams in the tournament. In fact, nga, nung last game nila, binanggit mo 57%. But right now, having a hard time putting that ball in the basket.
Well, it could be the long break that we had. No? Medyo mahirap din kasi matagal kang walang competitive ball game. Even though you're practicing, yung iba yung pace ng actual game.
5 out of 22 sila so far. But Coach, ito kwentuhan lang ita onte. No? I talked to some of the players of Valenzuela. Sila, nagka-problema sila with their practices. They only had one practice after their last game. Dahil nga, most of their players na homegrown lahat, naapektuhan because of the non-stop rain so far. May mga binaha sa kanila, no? So hindi sila nakapag-ensayo ng maayos. On the other hand, itong Antipolo, since Antipolo, naman natin, nasa bandang bundok, they had that advantage of those multiple practices as Pasqua converts.
So that was a nice point. Minsan, alam mo, pag player ka, especially these kids, no, na still adjusting to yung mga ball games with a lot of system, both on offense and defense. Minsan kapag katulad nun na nagkulang nga sila ng practice time, minsan naaalis yung pressure. They're just playing kung ano yung natural nila na ilalabas nila without nga the pressure of having to follow the system. Ito namang Antipolo, minsan din yung case of possible na over preparation. So nagano sila, masyadong pressure to execute what they were able to practice. And that could be the reason why nga mas maluwag, mas magaan maglaro itong Valenzuela ngayon.
And isa pang magandang ipunto natin, Coach, no? This is just the second quarter.
Yeah.
So, for sure, itong pinagpaguran na pag-ensayo nitong Antipolo, that could work into their favor later on in this ball game. Ito nga, tapyas na nila itong kalamangan nitong Valenzuela to 6 points. This was up as 14 points yung kalamangan ng Valenzuela. Meanwhile, may ibalita muna tayo kay Daphne Cristobal.
Main center Ken Alvaran, who put up 17 points in their previous win, is not present in today's game due to family matters. Meanwhile, when I spoke to head coach Mark Ordones, during training their focal point was defense, but they also provided 3-point and perimeter shooting drills for the guards to have confidence. Kasi kung babalikan natin, nung nakaraang laro nila, nanalo sila, pero may 2 out of 7 sa 3-point area. That's all for now. Back to you, Ken and Coach Melo.
And Valenzuela converting here. It's a 6-point ball game. 6.5 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Sean Reyes binalik na dito after sitting out due to that unsportsmanlike foul earlier as he forces a turnover kontra dito kay Kenneth Avila.
That's really not the comfort zone itong si Kenneth Avila, no? Trying to put that ball down on the floor because nga yung mga passing lanes and yung kanyang outlet pass was being denied by Antipolo. So that's a great job on the part of Antipolo in trying to force that turnover.
So Antipolo, they are now in the midst of a 12-4 run. This is down to a 6-point ball game, 23-17. Antipolo with the basketball. Sean Reyes fakes, drives. Oh, the scoop! But hindi gumana doon.
That would have been big for Antipolo. Ang gagaling humaharap ng butas itong mga player na to. Talagang, you would see yung nila, yung experience nila in playing a lot of mga pick-up games. Doon mo matututunan yan yung mga acrobatic shots.
5-19 left, baseline inbound para sa mga nakaputi. Another foul. Looks like they will call it against Bayaka. Pero tignan natin ha. Referees trying to sort this one out. Unsportsmanlike foul yata yung tinawag. Ayan. Okay. Si Bayaka ang tinawagan kasi una sabi nung game announcer natin it was called against Valenzuela. So just to avoid confusion, si Bayaka ang tinawagan.
So take a look at this. They were jockeying for position in that inbound play. And yun nga, dun sa tulakan, dun natawagan ang sportsmanlike foul.
I think kaya tinawag yung unsportsmanlike foul kasi hindi pa na-inbound yung bola eh. At least that's my interpretation of how they called it. So, it's gonna be 2 shots plus ball possession for Valenzuela. And coach, pag-usapan naman natin itong Antipolo, no? Slow start, but they were able to come back here, especially at the start of the second quarter.
Well, ito nga ang Antipolo starting to pick up their ball game. They're getting their bearings. At ang pinaka-importante dito, nag-step up na sila on the defensive end. And that's the reason why nga nadadala nila yung flow in their offense.
And itong Antipolo, they're missing the services of their head coach, B-Boy Simon, who was attending to a personal matter. Alam naman natin, Coach B-Boy Simon, one of the more prolific shooting guards back in the 90s, played for the Metropolitan Basketball Association. And if he's watching right now, we're offering our prayers to you, sir, Coach B-Boy. Alam natin, hindi madali yung pinagdadaanan nyo ngayon, but, our prayers up for Coach B-Boy.
And I'm sure itong mga players are playing inspired basketball. They're offering this game for their head coach. And no better way nga to make him feel better than to get this win.
4:35 left in quarter number 2. Valenzuela still enjoying a 7-point lead. Give and go. Avila. Mintes. Pascua. He has made an impact here in the second quarter. Francia nagtitimon. Bigay kay Felix. They swing the ball around. Pinch coach action dito ni Pascua, but mukhang may natawagan ng foul doon.
No, that was over-aggressive on the part of Valenzuela. Wala nang pupuntahan yung player nitong Antipolo that time. He could have just, traced that basketball instead of trying to steal that ball.
And despite the fact that Antipolo is not with their head coach right now, nakikita natin they're really trying to stick to their system, their offensive sets, no?
Well, sabi mo nga, they had that advantage of being the more prepared team in this ballgame. Tingnan natin if that execution will change the story of the game for them.
Offensive rebound by Francia. They go to Felix, baseline. Sean Reyes sa loob. Gets swatted away. Gab Goho off to the races. Nasobrahan doon. Medyo nang gigil doon si Gab.
Oo, itong speed ni Gab Goho. Medyo naging disadvantage sa kanya that time.
Francia sa loob. No foul call. Sandril kicks it out. Sean Reyes. Oh, what a nifty move galing dito kay Reyes.
That was Sean Reyes once again driving towards his right but opting to go for that sidestep move, finishing with his left hand.
Here he is pressuring ito si Charles Bulilis. At yun na nga, Tinawagan siya dito na 8-second backward violation.
Well, kita mo naman, no? As soon as he got that basket, itong si Reyes, take a look at that sidestep move, finishing with his left hand. Agad-agad, focusing on the next play, pressuring his defender and forcing that turnover.
2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Sean Reyes drives baseline. Oh, what a setup para dito kay Pascua.
That is just brilliant basketball mula dito kay Sean Reyes, making things happen for his team.
And Antipolo cuts the lead to 3, 24-21 here in the second quarter.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Together with me right now is Assistant Coach Raydan Lacamento of Valenzuela Classic Juniors. Coach, nakita natin in this game kayo yung lamang, pero pagdating po sa stats, kayo din po yung lamang pagdating sa turnovers. Paano po natin ito ma-minimize in the next quarter?
Sinasabi naman namin sa kanila na ingatan nila yung bola. Sa pagka may libre, ipasa na para iwas turnover.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gusto salamatan ngayon or batiyan?
Ito. Pinapasalamatan po namin Progress, Boss Edong Canlas, Lemon Square, CDO, Mori Japanese Cuisine, Congressman Eric Martinez, Boss Bong Bolter Ora, ES Apparel, GLLC, Track and Equipment, Danao Lechon, Madamba Basketball Gym, saka sa girlfriend ko, B.
Thank you much, Coach Raydan, and good luck to your team. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Daphne Cristobal, itong Valenzuela, no? They're really proud as Gab Ngoho drills in that 3 plus a foul.
So that was just impressive para dito kay Gab Ngoho, showing us once again yung kanyang range and ability to make and take mga difficult shots. Earlier, pinakitaan tayo ng crossover to a step back. Ngayon naman, finishing that jumper despite contact from 2 Antipolo players.
Check that. That was a long 2, but nonetheless, a chance for a 3-point play para dito kay Gab Ngoho. Now in double figures para dito sa Valenzuela. 2 of 5 at the line. So Gab Ngoho now with 12.
Medyo na nahihimik lang itong si Kenneth Avila. Because he's now forced to play a lot of defense. Kaya naman nabawasan yung kanyang offensive production.
Gusto bumawi na Antipolo pero hindi na-shoot yung kailang 3-pointer doon.
Well, the 3-point shooting of Antipolo right now is 1 out of 9. Para naman dito sa panig ng Valenzuela, 1 out of 6.
Yung difference kasi niyan, Valenzuela has been getting into the fast break so far, no?
Yeah, fast break points para dito sa Valenzuela. They have 5 already. And ang maganda dito yung points in the paint that they're able to compete. They already have 14.
Gab Ngoho with a one-hander now has 14. And Valenzuela able to recover. This is now 5 unanswered points. And a foul.
Every time you're playing zone, that's a deadly spot for the ball to go in, yung high post. And if you're Valenzuela, you need to be able to deny that entry pass.
1 minute and 17 seconds remaining. Gab Ngoho, pinaltan muna dito. Baseline inbound para dito sa Antipolo. Sa itaas, Felix. We swing it. Pull-up jumper doesn't work. And Bolilis. Mukhang natawagan ng foul doon.
Oh, that was on the rebounding battle to sa pwestuhan. Medyo nagkaroon ng tulakan. And this is a good break for Antipolo. Masusubukan na naman yung kanilang baseline. Inbound play. They're running the stack one-line formation.
Both teams now over the limit. Oh, Felix! What a move for the Spitfire guard.
Saan pinadaan yung tira na yun? Itong si Felix, once again, being very creative, evading 3 defenders.
That came out of nowhere. Here he is. Waits for his friends. Sends it to Evangelista. But they turn the ball over. Pasok sa loob si Bulilis. Bumangga. And he will head to the line for 2 shots.
And that is just the game plan of Valenzuela right now. No, run on every opportunity. Pero ito, this is that push crossover. Woo! Isinawsaw pa yung layup na yon. That is Felix.
Dami niyang dinaanan doon, but MJ Felix, ooh, with the sauce behind that move. Charles Bulilis, meanwhile, mintes ang kanyang unang free throw.
Well, the free throw hasn't really been a friend dito sa Valenzuela in this ball game. They're just shooting around 50% in that department.
Actually, below pa nga eh.
Oo.
Oh, missing everything on that free throw, Charles Bulilis. Ito si Charles Bulilis. This is one of the guys na even before the tournament started, inaasahan for Valenzuela. But so far, it hasn't been the case. Medyo nagsastruggle siya dito. But in their last game, he had 11 points. So, a little bit signs of life para dito sa kanya. Festin gets the ball. Valenzuela, naitawid toward beyond the half-court line. Has a chance here to take the last shot. Bulilis takes the 3. That's good!
You talked about him, no, wanting to make an impact for his team, and ito ang si Bulilis scoring off that 3-point attempt.
Actually, that was a long 2, but nonetheless, we end the first 2 quarters. Valenzuela up here, but let's check out the Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. At walang duda, itong galaw na ito ni MJ Felix.
Really deserving of that move of the game. Dahil kita mo naman, 3 white shirts ang dinaanan, and really, yung level of difficulty of that shot is amazing.
But Valenzuela still in front by 8, 31-23 at the half. Magbabalik pa kami. Studio tayo dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Back with us here as Valenzuela with an 8-point lead at the half, 31-23. Ken Pangilinan alongside Coach Melo Navarro. And Coach, low-scoring affair, but what has been working so far para dito sa Valenzuela?
Well, Valenzuela, itong si Ngoho and Avila leading the charge for them, scoring 14 points. Itong ang si Gabriel Ngoho and Kenneth Avila naman had 9 points to go along with 7 rebounds. Yung kanilang energy sa panimula ng ating ball game proved to be very important for Valenzuela as they take this lead nga against Antipolo. Yung 19-10 first quarter ang pinanghawakan nila. And pagpasok naman ng second quarter, Antipolo getting their bearings back, scoring 13 points. But it was still not enough to get this lead dahil nga yung Antipolo medyo nakauna eh. And very interesting to see dito sa ating second half of the ball game if itong Antipolo will be able to get their 3-point shooting up. Dahil nga that's one of their strengths dito sa ating tournament, and right now they only have 1 out of 10.
Valenzuela led by as much as 14 points in the first quarter. In fact, they were up 19-5. But itong Antipolo able to draw to within 3. So Valenzuela has led for most of the ball game so far. Let's see if Antipolo could bounce back. Third quarter underway. Ken Pangilinan pa rin po kasama si Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal. Avila, who had all of his 9 points in the first, has been struggling so far.
Makikita mo doon yung attention na binibigay ng depensa of Antipolo dito kay Avila, really making it hard for him to score.
Masama yung bagsak doon. As a foul call against Valenzuela. Let's take a look.
Ayun, it was on that rebound battle. Medyo alanganin yung talon.
Si Bandril yun, no?
Yeah,
yung bumagsak doon.
But really nothing intentional naman. It's just a case of him, kumbaga, jumping at the wrong side.
So, walang malicious intent naman doon, but he will have to sit out. And hopefully, could come back in this ball game.
Napaliyad siya on that attempt to get that rebound. Kaya naman off balance during his landing. Pero tough kid din, ano? Bangon agad.
Felix pops out. Looking for a friend. Bigay dito kay Martin. Pasok sa loob. Kick out pass. Sean Reyes. And that long jumper is good. Again, a long 2.
Really, for Antipolo, you're gonna take that. Dahil nga, in order to break itong zone defense of Valenzuela, you need those outside shots to go in.
Ooh, what a move. Gab go, but barging into traffic. What a pass, but Felix unable to retrieve that basketball.
But although they had the turnover, I like the intention of Antipolo. They're trying to quicken the pace of this ball game dahil that's also one of their strengths. Right now, fast break points nila is only 4.
And sa steals lamang sila ng Bagya, but only 6. Alam naman natin, that's one of their specialties. So credit din to Valenzuela. Were able to, for the most part, take care of the basketball. But Avila, that one-hander doesn't drop.
And after that strong start nung first nga talaga si Avila struggled. But this guy, itong si Sean Gabriel Reyes, struggle is not part of his vocabulary, showing us yung kanyang variety of moves.
Kakaibang galaw yung pinakita niya doon. And they cut the lead down to 4, 31-27 as we approach the 8-minute mark of the third. Long three-pointer by Gab Goho. Back rims it. Pagkaataw na naman for Antipolo to inch closer. Pascua. Hindi handa si Zeller sa pasa na yun.
Too much passing on the part of Antipolo and great transition defense for Valenzuela.
Kung tutusin, good intention. Galing dito ay Pascua. But yun nga hindi nakatingin itong si Zeller. He was wide open inside.
And also, hindi nag-fully commit yung defender that time. He could have taken that one-hander.
Oh, that three-pointer is good para dito kay John Antonio. Babawi ba si Reyes? That 3-2 strong. And Paul will swing back to the side of the Valenzuela Junior Classic.
And this three-pointer mula dito sa Valenzuela, that's wide open. That closeout was late.
Ito yung kailangan ng Valenzuela, no? Apart from Gab Ngoho and Kenneth Avila, who could provide that scoring punch para sa kanila.
So that's true, no? Definitely. Itong dalawang players are exceptional, but they cannot win the ball games just by themselves. Kailangan talaga ng suporta from the other guys.
Antipolo forcing that miscue. Sean Reyes, the bang and the bucket.
And that is how dangerous this Antipolo team is. Hindi mo sila pwedeng payagan na makuha yung rhythm nila because guys like this, itong sila Felix, and ito nga, that finish. Look at that. Four black shirts leading that break against two defenders of Valenzuela.
Sean Reyes playing for the Our Lady of Fatima University. May marami ding players na nanggaling sa programang yan. But first, we'll turn you over to our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal.
Head coach Mark Ordonez expressed his frustration in the dugout. He gave emphasis with each player to play their roles, for guards to set play, and for big men to simply utilize their foul wisely. In addition, bantay sarado dapat itong si Gab Ngoho. Ken and Coach Melo.
Well, so far, they've done a good job against Gab in the third. He has been scoreless so far in the second half. It had 14 in the first two quarters.
Well, if you're defending Gab Ngoho, hindi mo naman talaga siya kumbaga totally masastop eh. Just have to make it harder for him to get those looks. Pero with the way he's been shooting nung first half, step back three-pointer, making a jumper despite contact. And masabi mo naman, good defense naman. It's just better offense on the part of Ngoho.
Antipolo trailing by 5. Zeller hands it off. Sean Reyes, 6 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Three-pointer doesn't work. Si Mante, that one-hander rattles out. Gab Ngoho against Mante. Dribbling exhibition, takes that three and gets fouled by Sean Reyes.
And Gab Ngoho showing us a version of the Jordan Clarkson doon sa time na yun. Siya na nagbaba, played one-on-ones, and nakakuha nga ng foul in this three-point attempt.
And that's huge. Sean Reyes now with his third personal foul. He will have to sit this one out with 5 minutes and 29 seconds left in the third. And swerte din si Sean, Hindi siya rin nawagan dun ng landing spot.
Oo. Because it could have been second.
Yun.
Ano sa kanya?
Yun yung mabigat dun.
Mabigat yun. And I believe, meron yung na 1 game suspension yata if out ka because of that.
Gab Ngoho knocking down the first. This guy played for the San Beda Red Cubs before. Alam ko nag-try out din to kala Coach Gerson. Shout out of course to the one and only, the Gerald Anderson ng coaching. Walang iba kundi si Coach Joseph Guion. part of our panel. Ako nakabasyon sila sa Nueva Ecija ngayon di ba?
Well, I think they're playing mga
September 11.
tune-up games right now in preparation nga for the continuation ng ating MPBL.
Oo. Ang maganda kasi dun, right after the break due to the FIBA tournament, September 11, sabak sila agad. That rematch, Zamboanga versus Nueva Ecija on the home court of Zamboanga.
That is an interesting ball game. In Zamboanga nga, they have, I believe they have a new head coach as well.
Oo, Coach Louie Alas.
Coach Louie Alas. So, ibang storya na ito makikita natin.
But back into our ball game here. Gab Ngoho leaking out. Steps back. Takes that fray. No. Agustin. Bothered by that double team at tuluyan na nga naagaw dito. Pascua recovers.
And that's what you need to do if you're Antipolo. Talagang step up on defense and make it hard for Valenzuela to get their shots.
Zeller. Mintes. Gab Ngoho. Wow, what a bounce pass. And the hoop and the harm para dito kay Festin.
And Gab Ngoho seeing that play 2 steps ahead, giving this one-handed bounce pass. Kita mo naman, threading that needle.
It was actually not the most clean of passes, but that intention and that pass leads to a basket. Timeout on the floor. Magbabalik kami.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
I'm here with Assistant Coach Aika Darao of Team Antipolo J1 Titans. Coach, kanina nung halftime nabanggit na dapat bantay sarado si Gab Ngoho. Aside from dun, Coach, ano pa po yung kailangan gawin ng team ninyo para makuha ang kalamangan?
Dapat magkaroon kami ng kumaradri sa loob, tingnan na isa't isa kung saan kami nagkulang at pag-ibayo pa yung pagdidepensa namin sa kalaban.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiin?
Papasalamat ako kay Sir JY, kay Sir Rapi Katikbak, kay Bot Arimado, at sa mga coaches at sa aming mayor na si Jun Inares at kay Rapi Di Castro, at sa lahat ng mamamayan ng Antipolo na sumusuporta sa aming team.
Thank you so much, Coach Ike, and good luck po sa team ninyo. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Daphne Cristobal. 38-29, Valenzuela with a 9-point lead. Sean Reyes using that screen. The scoop doesn't work, but the tip-in does para dito kay Pasca, who now has 13.
And that's a rare miss mula dito kay Reyes. It's a good thing. Andun yung kanyang teammate to do the cleanup job. And hindi yata sanay nang walang humaharang to si Reyes.
Sean Reyes really aggressive despite the fact that he has 3 fouls. That look, wala. Ball will stay on the side of Valenzuela. Under 4 minutes remaining. The Junior Classic still up by 7. Gab Ngoho, bandang kanan against Martin.
He has 6 seconds to shoot.
Oh, what a look!
What a pass!
And Martin converts.
And tutulungan si Gab Ngoho, no? Putting on that goggles. Merong celebrating dahil sa kanyang napakagandang assist.
Sorry, that was Agustin with a conversion. Rebound by Antonio. What a look. Gab Ngoho. And draws a foul against Agustin.
And once again, Gab Ngoho showing us yung kanyang basketball IQ. Change of pace move ang pinakita sa atin dito, but this is the play prior to that. Shot clock winding down, attacking that defense, finding his big guy in the middle.
Gab Ngoho back at the line. He has been doing spectacular plays. Nakita mo pa yung celebration doon. And you gotta love that coming from Gab.
Yun yung maganda doon, you know? If your best scorer is also an able passer, talaga it will create a lot of problems for the opponent.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Here he is, Gab Ngoho. Spectacular scorer para dito sa Valenzuela. Knocks down his first free throw. Valenzuela trying to arrest their 4-game skid. On the other hand, Antipolo in the midst of a 4-game winning run. But right now, the guys in white in command by 10. Sean Reyes. Pwede dito ay Francia. Balik kay Reyes. Drive baseline. Siya naman ang pumasa dito kay Bandril but hindi siya nakapuntos doon. But ball will stay on the side. No! Mapupunta pala sa Antipolo ang bola.
So that's great defense from Valenzuela, really clogging that paint as soon as nagkaroon ng dribble penetration, making it hard for the bigs of Antipolo to score underneath. Yun yung maganda doon, yun, nagkakaroon na, nabubuo na talaga yung sistema, yung team defense itong Valenzuela.
Valenzuela led by as much as 14 points. Again with a double-digit lead. Gab Goho, this time against Francia. Hesitates, behind the back, steps back. Francia, good job bothering itong si Gab Goho.
So that's good defense mula dito kay Francia, no? Playing the tendencies of Ngoho. Alam niya na 3-point shooter eh. So inabangan talaga yung attempt that time, forcing him on that turnover.
Pinaw po muna dito si Gab Goho. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the third. Sean Reyes, foul on the floor. Still a 10-point lead para dito sa Valenzuela. And coach, itong Antipolo, no? Unti-unti silang umaatok sa pinto, pero Valenzuela lagi may sagot.
Yeah, that's true. Itong Valenzuela came in really prepared in this ball game, and also the field goal shooting of Antipolo right now is really not at their best. 14 out of 47, only 29%.
Festin being bothered again by Francia. Kick out pass, that free for Valenzuela. Mintis. And she coming out of the pack. He sends it to Reyes. And he gets that one in.
And that's what you need to do if you're Antipolo. Make stops and get quick baskets off your transition action.
Cuts the lead down to 8. Antonio using that Salinel screen. Festin in and out. Being bothered by a double team. Balik dito kay John Antonio. Swings it. Pasok sa loob. Again, Antipolo with a stop.
That's back-to-back stops mula dito sa Antipolo. Let's see if they can convert. Pero nadulas.
Festin onto the front court. Almost losing the basketball. Pascua secures the miss. 40 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. She fakes. Pascua sa loob. Oh, good job keeping his balance and taking that shot.
And this guy, Pascua, keeping itong kanyang kupunan alive in this ball game. Already has 15 points. Puro puro pulot sa ilalim. Puro mga one-handed floaters ang binitaw nitong si Pascua.
6 na puntos ang kalamangan dito ng Valenzuela. 18.9 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. You just tuned in, Valenzuela led by as much as 14 points. They were up 19-5 in the first quarter. Antipolo able to knock on that door. But still, Valenzuela with the lead. As they go for the last shot here. Tancueco comes out. Pasok sa loob. Tries to kick it out, but intercepted here. Pascua, he has been phenomenal so far in this ball game.
Yeah, so itong ang Valenzuela could have opted to go for that last shot, but medyo minadali yung kanilang offense, giving Antipolo that chance for that fast break.
Bulinis, na wedgie pa on that last 3-point attempt, but nonetheless, Valenzuela still up but only by 4 points, 41-37 as we check out the Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. Sean Reyes, sidestep beauty. And he's in double figures so far as they were able to cut this lead down to 4 points, 41-37. Fourth quarter, just a bit when we return.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to.
We're still here at the Marist School in Marikina as we bring you the matchup in the 18 under division between Valenzuela and Antipolo. Ken Pangilinan, Coach Melo Navarro, and Daphne Cristobal got you here. And Coach, itong Valenzuela earlier, they led again by 10 points, but Antipolo with a strong finish in the third with 6 unanswered points make that 8 via that undergo stab by Shi.
Well, Antipolo nga, picking up the pace of this ball game, especially on the dying minutes ng ating third period. Kaya naman naibaba nila itong Kalamangan to a more manageable one. And if you're Valenzuela right now, you cannot fall into the trap of playing not to lose.
Oo.
And also, kailangan nga mahanap na nila kung sino ba ang susuporta dito kay Gabriel Ngoho, because right now, siya lang ang player with the double-digit performance. Itong si Avila, yung kanyang 9 points, I was back in the first quarter. So the other guys really need to step up.
Antipolo a chance to tie things up here, but they turn the ball over. Ito si Shi. Able to recover the ball, but a jump ball situation results to ball possession para dito sa Valenzuela.
Nang hinayang si Shi dun, because that happened underneath their basket. Anong nakuha niya, he was wide open for that shot.
So mananatili sa dalawa ang Kalamangan dito ng Valenzuela. Vestin doing point guard duties for Coach Wilson C. Salinel offering a pick. They swing it. Got Goho. Mintes. Felix. They send it to Pascua. Tumawid. Hands it off. Bayaka. That short jumper doesn't work. And ball will swing over to the side of the Junior Classic.
Antipolo last time trying to go to their half-court set, hitting that high post once again. It's just a matter of making that shot because all throughout the ball game, wide open yung gitna na yan for them.
8:40 left in the fourth quarter. Kahit patuloy ang pag-ulan dito, the basketball never stops here at the Marist School in Marikina. And we had a good one so far. Valenzuela up by 2. Gab Goho, left corner jumper off the mark. Felix, bigay sa loob. No foul call, so we play on. Good tap there by Felix.
Up and down basketball we're having here.
Mintis ulit doon si MJ. Festin.
That's gonna be a double dribble. No?
Sorry, dribbling violation.
Yeah. Both our teams having a problem in trying to control that basketball.
8 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the fourth. Si Tan nilabas. Pasok dito sa loob si Avelino. MJ Felix against Festin. 8 minutes remaining in the fourth. Bayaka. Bigay kay Avelino. Almost losing the basketball. 10 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. She firing a fray. No, Bayaka cleans up the miss.
And Bayaka skying high for that rebound. Walang nakaabot. Lahat ng mga sumabay hanggang balikat lang. And most importantly, that ties the ball game for them.
Gabgo getting into the gut of the defense. Festin gets fouled on his way up.
And Festin trying to make something happen here dahil this is not a good sign. Itong Antipolo nga coming off a 4-game winning streak. So when they smell blood, they're gonna take advantage of that.
Let's check this one out. Si Festin against 2 defenders and he will head to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, it was a clean block up top pero may contact dun sa midsection.
Able to put in the first. 10 out of 21 so far at the line itong Valenzuela. Samantala, Antipolo only 4 attempts, making 2.
And that's really uncharacteristic for Antipolo. Normally, they're the team who goes to the free throw line a lot.
So, Valenzuela re-establishing a 2-point lead. Felix directing traffic here. Bigay kay Shi against Gabgo. Bigay kay Avelino. 10 segundo sa kailang shot clock. Pasok sa loob. Oh, the reverse doesn't work para dito ay Bayaka. Gabgo off to the races. He challenges the defense but Shi access denied.
And look at the bench and the crowd of Antipolo celebrating that defensive stop mula dito kay Shi.
Shutting the door on that Gabgo layup. Six minutes and 55 seconds remaining. Gabgo. He's been a marked man and rightfully so.
Ganda ng timing, talagang inabangan. And that's what you need to do if you're a big guy. Talagang paunahin mo na tumalon doon muna sa taas kunin.
Saka mahaba din itong si Shi. He has those long arms that could bother itong si Gabgo. But still, nonetheless, bola pa rin ng Valenzuela Classic. I believe that si John Henry Shi is from PCU. Gabgo gets the basketball. Rejecting that screen, decides to pull up from 3. That's short. She falls down onto the floor dahil mukhang naitulak siya dito ni Ramos.
And you gotta love the activity nitong players of Antipolo, really trying to engage Valenzuela into a physical battle, especially dyan sa paint. And forcing itong si Ngoho to take that long 3-pointer. If you're Antipolo, that's what you want him to do.
Pagkakataon muli for Antipolo to tie or even take the lead here. Ito na nga, pumukol sa 3. Masyadong malakas. Gabgo. Oh, that pass. A bit too strong.
Well, he had all the good intentions in mind. It was just that pass was too strong at hindi nga inabot ng kanyang kakampi. It would have been a wide open layup dahil walang defender on the other end.
John Antonio checks in. Labas muna dito si Charles Bulilis. Sean Reyes gives it to MJ Felix. That high looping 3 ay wala, pero nandoon si Pandrin sa loob. He will get to the line for 2 shots.
The offensive rebounds of Antipolo, yan ang bumubuhay sa kanila ngayon. Second chance opportunities. They already have 15 in this ball game.
Chance to tie the ball game here. Coach Wilson C. has been really coaching hard in this ball game. Bandrel Mintes. If you just tune in, Valenzuela led by as much as 14 points in this ball game.
Yeah. Ano ba mas malapit dito? Antipolo o Valenzuela? Parang mas maraming crowd tong Valenzuela eh.
And you gotta love that because itong Valenzuela, no? Congressman Eric Martinez from the junior MPBL to the MPBL, he's really proud na puro homegrown itong mga players niya. And that's why yung suporta naman ng mga taga Valenzuela is really on full display. Mapa junior MPBL or MPBL tayo.
So that goes to show yung programa ng Valenzuela sa sports, ano? And kung gaano karami rin ang nagmamahal sa basketball sa kanilang lugar.
A shout out sa mga taga Valenzuela na nanonood. And also want to give a shout out to the fans of Antipolo. Marami rin yan. Meanwhile, back to live action here. Antonio. Festin, this time. I thought he was gonna go for the layup, but loses the basketball again. Gabgo intercepting that pass, but nakaapa daw sa sideline.
So the cut quick Ngoho. Once again, anticipating that pass. Unfortunately nga, nakatapak. And it would have been a big break for Valenzuela because right now, no, talagang lahat hanging on their seats. This is just a 2-point ball game and alam naman natin Antipolo what they're capable of. And if you're Valenzuela right now, isa lang ang dinadasal nila. Bumilis-bilis na yung oras.
Dikdikan tayo dito. 43-41. Sean Reyes fakes, drives, forcing his way inside, but gets denied by Avila. Siya na rin magbababa dito. Almost losing the basketball. Oh, he does on that trip. Sean Reyes again. Oh, he converts plus a foul.
And Sean Reyes attacking taller defenders and proving to us once again how capable he is to score in the open court. Tingnan mo to, 2 defenders, longer guy ang humarang but not a problem.
And he now has a chance to give the lead to Antipolo. Sean Reyes knocks down that free throw. And coach, tandaan natin, they're doing this without the services nito ni Ken Alvaran.
Yes, Ken Alvaran is such a huge piece para dito sa Antipolo because in their previous game, he had 17 points and 8 rebounds.
Ganda naman ang bawi doon ni Festin. Gives the lead back para dito sa Valenzuela. 46-44, 4:39 remaining in the fourth. Felix kicks it out. Sean Reyes decides to put it into Pascua pero nandoon ang depensa ng Valenzuela.
And once again, that was Avila protecting that paint for Valenzuela.
Gabgo, no foul call. We play on here. Sean Reyes onto the front court. Oh! Almost, but hindi na-convert doon sa kanyang layup doon.
So Valenzuela right now slowing things down, going to their half-court set. And a three-pointer mula dito kay Festin. We asked earlier kung sino ang mag-step up at tutulong dito kay Ngo at Avila and Festin showing us that he could do that.
2 big threes para dito kay Festin. Gio Festin. Really huge here in the fourth. 49-44 with 3:57 left in the fourth quarter.
Walang kumuha.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang
Back with us here at the Marist School in Marikina. As we got a good one here, Valenzuela able to recover just in time. That was a 6-0 run courtesy of this guy, Gio Festin.
Well, that's true, no? Malaking impact nga yung dalawang 3-pointers itong si Festin because Antipolo got a taste of that lead.
Kanina nga, it was 44-43. Felix gets hammered here by John Antonio on his way up. He will head to the line for, I believe, 3 free throws.
And that is something you don't want to see if you're the coaching staff of Valenzuela because you're trying to protect this lead. And now you're going to give them a chance to bring it down with the clock. Well, the clock is stopped.
Si MJ Felix, hailing from Teresa Rizal. Mintes ang kanyang una.
Isa yan sa mga paboritong puntahan ng daddy ko habang nagbabike.
Yun,
Teresa.
oo. Teresa Loop, no?
Oo, ang paalam lang sa amin, malapit lang, biglang kung nasaan na nakarating.
Actually, yung lalawigan ng Rizal, no? Overall. Sarap i-bike niyan eh.
Yeah, especially during the pandemic, na konti yung sasakyan. And I remember my dad telling me, doon lang tayo, malapit lang. Pagkita ko, nasa na kami, Sumulong Highway.
Felix 1 out of 3 on that trip. Festin! 8 big points here in the fourth quarter.
And the defense of Antipolo focusing dito kay Langoho and the rest of the guys. But again, Festin proving to us that he could also shine para nga dito sa kupunan ng Valenzuela.
Actually, kanina, he had 2 miscues before he converted on those 8 points here in the fourth. So, coming out huge in the clutch. Right now, Valenzuela with a 6-point lead. Ramos, mukhang matatawagan siya ng foul dito. 3:17 left in the fourth. And Antipolo, certainly they've been missing yung services dito ni Ken Alvaran, no?
Well, that's true. Talagang malaking bagay na wala nga ngayong ball game. Kanilang one of their key players. And that's automatic. Halos double-double na nawala sa'yo.
Wow. Those are huge missed free throws. 4 yan, ha? 2 from Shi and 2 from MJ Felix. But Sean Reyes able to poke that ball loose. Siya ngayon sa loob. And that off-handed layup works.
Oh, if you're Antipolo, there's really no need for you to press the panic button. Just play good defense, make some stops. And if you're Valenzuela naman, again, make better decisions with that basketball.
But that time around, that was not a good decision. Kailang panic. Felix losing it. John Antonio retrieves the basketball. They go to Gab Goho. Decides to set things up here against Sean Reyes. Wow, this is a fun matchup. Goho flips one up. Doesn't go. Wow.
Looks like, mukhang si Reyes on that land. Looks like it tripped.
2:22 left. Sean Reyes down on the floor.
Ito, he's asking his teammates na sikipan yung kanyang shoelace. And then from what I saw, mukhang tapilok eh.
Tingnan natin, ha. Let's take a look. Naapakan ba yung paa?
Ayun. I think it was just on his own eh. Doon sa land, kumapit.
Wala siya napakan eh. No? And hindi rin nag-tweak agad eh.
Yeah.
Yung hinahanap natin eh. And you know, hopefully, it's something minor. Because he has been really, as always, been doing a solid job para sa Antipolo. 17 points. Been doing a good job attacking the defense. Mukhang paupuin muna siya dito. So it's 51-47. Antipolo able to stop ito si Gab Ngoho on that trip. Coach Wilson C searching for their second win in 6 games. Right now they have a 1-4 record. They have lost their last 4 games. Antipolo naman, like we said, surging, 4 straight wins. Huling pagkatalo nila was against Mindoro. That was back in July. We are now in September. So ito, Antipolo trying to come back here. They are down by 4 points, 51-47. 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in quarter number 4.
And this is a crucial possession for them without their leading scorer, itong si Sean Reyes. The question now, who will they go to?
Pasqua, bigay kay Felix against John Antonio. They swing it. She fakes, drives baseline. And forcing that one. We are down to the final 2 minutes of this ball game.
But they will get the ball back. Natawagan ang offensive foul dito ang Valenzuela on that rebound play.
So bola babalik. Saka dito sa Antipolo.
And just like that, isang possession lang nagpahinga itong si Sean Reyes. Recognizing yung kanyang importance, especially in their half-court sets.
So 1:54 remaining. Antipolo a chance to inch closer. Sean Reyes doesn't work on that 3. Katno gets bumped. Antipolo not yet in the penalty, but they need to secure a stop here. Capno so far 17 points. Alam po, career high niya so far was 35 points. Ito si Capno.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised because of that athleticism nga na mayroon tong player na to. Talagang ang daming pwedeng gawin.
Martin forces a turnover. Francia. Martin fakes. Knifes through the lane. Wala. Avila with the rebound. But Francia able to get the ball back. Felix sa loob. Good pass. The one-hander. Rattles out para dito ay Pasqua. Wow!
Oh.
That's big. That is big. Let's see.
Sean Reyes trying to stop that fast break attack. At the initial call is an unsportsmanlike foul.
At bukod dun, coach, he's gonna be out of the ball game. He was whistled for an unsportsmanlike foul earlier in the first quarter.
Yung makikita mo nga dito, he wasn't really going for that basketball. So for the viewers, not necessarily unsportsmanlike foul is a harmful or strong contact. There are technicalities and criterias para maitawag yan. And one of them nga, there is no legitimate attempt to play the basketball. And ito ngayon, on the screens right now, we see Sean Reyes.
Out na yun, di ba?
He's on the bench right now. His team is down by 4, and definitely this is gonna be a big development for if you're Valenzuela. But if you're Antipolo, this is really a bad news for you.
Yun yung mabigat dun. Wala nga si Alvaran din. At ito, si Sean Reyes. He's gonna be out for the remainder of this ball game. So Gab Ngoho, 2 free throws plus ball possession para dito sa Valenzuela, but unable to knock down the first.
And the free throw shooting of both teams really not that impressive in this ball game. That's 11 out of 23 for Valenzuela. Make that 24. Para naman sa Antipolo, once again, uncharacteristic for them. Only 12 attempts and making 4 out of those.
Actually, may tinawag palang technical foul. So that one free throw by Gab Ngo was for that technical, and then 2 shots by Festin. The small possession, kaya lang, isa lang yung na-shoot nila doon. So, di pa tapos itong Ochmelo, ha?
Oh yeah, definitely. Itong Valenzuela not yet out of the woods.
And a timeout requested here. 52-47, Valenzuela up by 5. 1:18 left in quarter number 4.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now. From the court to the casino, elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
We've got 1 minute and 18 seconds left. 52-47. Valenzuela trying to hang on. Looks like a moving screen ang itatawag dito laban kay, I believe that was Agustin to guilty party.
That is such a big break for Antipolo. It would have been an open driving lane para dito sa Valenzuela. And yun nga, it was a good stop for them. Tingnan natin, how will they respond and inch closer to this lead?
Martin losing the basketball.
So with Sean Reyes in the bench right now of the ball game, struggling itong Antipolo kung kanino pupunta with their half-court set, because the next best scorer for them, itong si Pascua, really plays underneath. So question, paano mo pa aabutin sa kanya yung bola ngayon?
Kailangan mo siya i-set up eh. But they're employing that full court pressure. Gabgo against Redondo. Able to get past the half-court mark with ease.
Oo, mahirap i-corral kung si Ngo, madulas.
Asking for a clear out. Gets past the defense. Drives in. That strong move results to a 3-possession ball game para dito sa Valenzuela.
And big-time players make big-time plays. Yan ang pinakita sa atin dito. Ngo asking for that isolation. Scoring of that one-handed floater.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo?
Gabgo has been spectacular as always. This is now a 7-point ball game. Oh, what a block! Kenneth Avila shutting the door on this comeback by Antipolo. And they have no choice but to foul here.
And Kenneth Avila, one of the strong presence sa depensa nga nitong Valenzuela for this ball game. He only had 9 points. First quarter pa yan, but he had 16 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks already, including this one, shutting the door. That was Felix going for that drive, but once again, Avila protecting that paint.
27.6 seconds left. And coach, if Valenzuela hangs on, this is such a huge victory for them considering na galing sila sa 4 na sunod-sunod na pagkatalo.
Most definitely, no, moral booster ito para dito sa Valenzuela if they end up winning this ball game, and a lot of revelations for them, especially this guy, itong si Festin, who scored 8 straight points that proved to be very important during that stretch ng end of the third and start ng ating fourth period.
Yun nga kanina binabanggit mo, who can step up besides Gabgo, and that guy has been Festin, and ito, this guy, he's been really dazzling us with those spectacular plays. 19 points, 8 rebounds. Avila gets the basketball, and he gets fouled here with 24.9 seconds left. So 2 shots para dito kay Kenneth Avila.
Kenneth Avila, sabi nga natin, scoring his first 9 points back in the first, but right now entering the double-digit production for his team. He now has 10 points and 16 rebounds.
Kenneth Avila, medyo nanahimik nga, no? Like you've mentioned, but providing that stop earlier. Felix gustong sumubok ulit. And this time, that floater drops. But still, an uphill climb para dito sa Antipolo. Time not on their side as Festin gets fouled. 56-49, 16 seconds left. And coach, itong Antipolo, no, they've been really impressive throughout the tournament, but they're about to come up short here against a gallant stand here nitong Valenzuela.
Well, Antipolo is just not a good shooting day for them. 72 attempts, only making 21. That's 29% compared to the 47 attempts of Valenzuela. So talagang Antipolo naman tried to play to their strengths. It's just that they couldn't get those baskets to go in for them, and most importantly nga yung kanilang assist department, because they're relying on team play, talking about Antipolo, and right now na-limit sila to just 10 assists in this ball game, and credit that to the defense of Valenzuela.
Yan yung indicator nila, no? Yung assist numbers na yan as Francia mintis sa kanyang tres. Redondo pupukol din ng tres sa kabila, wala. As the clock will run out here. Valenzuela, what a comeback. They led by as much as 14 points and able to arrest their 4-game slide as we check out the Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. Gabgo, as always. Tough floater in the lane, no problem. Gabgo has been really that guy para dito sa Valenzuela, Coach Melo.
And that is one of the most important plays dito sa ating ball game because it gave them a more comfortable lead at nasundan nga yun. On the other end, with that defensive stop mula doon sa partner niya na si Avila. So it was a great performance mula dito sa Valenzuela, playing their A game, shooting better in the field, 40%, and most importantly, yung kanilang bench helping out in this ball game with 24.
Meanwhile, we turn you over to the Apex Gaming 88 player of the game.
Kenneth Avila, our player of the game. Meron ka ngayong double-double performance. 11 points, 16 rebounds. Congratulations to you and your team. Kenneth, alam naman natin, galing kayo sa 4-game winning streak at mapait na pagkatalo noong nakaraan. How does it feel na ngayon meron kayong hard-earned win?
Masaya po kasi nabutol na yung sumpa.
Kenneth, meron ka bang gusto ngayong batiin or pasalamatan?
Salamat sa naiya ako.
Medyo nahihiya daw si Kenneth. Sige na, Kenneth. Ito na yung chance mo para mag-hello or mag-thank you sa mga sponsors nyo.
Thank you po sa Progress. Ano to? Si Edong Canlas. Salamat din po sa Lemon Square, CDO, Domari Japanese, Kong Eric Martinez, Boss, ano to? Si Boss Walter, April, GCG, track, and equipment.
Once again, congratulations, Kenneth, and to the rest of Valenzuela Classic Juniors. Back to the panel.
And Valenzuela booking their second win via a 57-49 victory against the Antipolo JY Titans. Up next, the 16-under matchup between these two squads. Magbabalik pa only here on the Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.